Okay, moving on towards Ant versus RC. It's gonna be game 2 first half we go. It's gonna be Aka coming out once again. We're gonna be able to see the anti-current spawning by Shaq, first officer in middle, and of course the acrobat here. Acro is actually deciding to spawn towards Emperor Runes, and female dancer is gonna confine herself in factory. I guess that's fine. Seems like female dancer is going to be one of the main pocket picks now to go against opera singer, but I do think it's really just for the pallet stuns, because as we've seen before as well, those pallet stuns really do buy quite a bit of time, especially against opera singer. You can 100% rush an opera singer, but it's going to be really risky with the stuns though, because you never really know what would happen. But I guess for a female dancer, you know, slow debuff, slow animation, etc, etc, probably does have quite a bit of an upper hand compared to anyone else here, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's also a relatively small map here. We aren't going to be able to see Lawyer coming out, because Lawyer against Opera in this area is a little bit hard as well, I guess, but we are just going to have to see. For Aka right now, they decided to ban Aka's Dream Wish. So they banned Aka's Dream Wish. Aka banned Seer Barmaid and Aeroplanus and Merc, I think. So there's that too. But once again, this is going to be Ant versus RC here. It's currently a tie game from both sides. Stream elimination from both hunters last game. So this game, we're going to have to see if this opera singer is going to be able to get more than just a tie here, or if the survivor is going to be able to get a 4-man escape. Now then, let's move on towards the game we go. It's going to be Aka. We're going to turn our heads straight towards female dancer in factory. But since this is factory, I guess that's that. Everyone's gonna start decoding it right now. We're gonna be able to see Shirayuki here. Female dancer going straight towards middle. But even with middle on mine, that's gonna be another pallet broken down. But Opera Singer can dash quite a lot here, so we do have to be very careful at the end of the day. It's gonna be pallet speed booster applied immediately. We're gonna be able to TP over, but that's still a hit there on female dancer. Kind of unfortunate, kind of unfortunate here that we couldn't ballet away, but I also don't think female dancer could have balleted on time. Now that's gonna be the second slow music box. Female dancer is still within ballet range, still within the music box for ballet. We are going to be able to see that through. Okay, very nicely done, but doesn't seem like we'll be able to get much here. A little bit unfortunate. This is kind of one of the issues with playing female dancer against this team comp. We do see that Opera Singer did bring tolerance as well, so the slow debuff has been reduced by, I think, 18%. It's 12, 18, and 24, so it's 6% per each stack. Initially starts at 12. But around 2.5, well, around 2 cipher machines. I wouldn't say 2.5, this is around 2 cipher machines right now. So a little bit slow on the cipher machine side. We do have first officer here as well, playing quite a bit of a long game here, but I guess that 10% movement speed boost is going to come in quite clutch here and there. Female dancer though, female dancer chair elimination progress should be around like 40% by the time first officer actually decides to rescue here, or maybe now. We're going to be able to get a no damage rescue here. Thankfully female dancer rushing back into slow music box. That is great, but your max presence, so the most female dancer can do really is to go straight towards that corner. That's the most that female dancer can do. We're going to start the last 2 cipher machines here immediately. It does seem like Acrobat's going to be the one decoding that cipher in which first officer was decoding. Acro probably has to come here soon. You're going to need to use that borrowed time. Sooner or later, you're going to have to need to use that borrowed time. But I guess the good news is for survivors, they can rush pretty fast considering the fact that there's 2 ciphers in the middle right now. Okay, Acrobat, the only thing that can blink. Yeah, the only thing that can make this into a failed rescue is blink. Cat teleport back, very nicely done, but it does seem like it's going to be a terror shock down here immediately. Very nicely done here once again. I guess for Acro side, there's nothing much Acro can do there. There's really nothing much Acro can do there. I guess that's just an unfortunate situation. We are trying to get the cipher machines done. We're going to decide to go decode middle first instead, but seems like this will be a 4-on elimination game here for Opera Singer. That blink changed out the whole game. Blink chair cam potential here is absolutely insane. Blink chair cam potential, but it's not the way that you think it would be. It's really just because of the fact that, you know, the shadows stay for like 10 seconds. Shadow stays for like 10 seconds, so that's quite annoying thing, especially if you get it blinking. But it seems like we're going to be able to stack up to a 10-second disarm here immediately. Anti-courier, no borrowed time, but probably would be more than enough to get a normal rescue here. For Acrobat, Acro just has to jump over. Acro really just have to jump over right now. The slow debuff might not do much, but Looking at the Cypher Machine decoding progress here, seems like we want Anti-Current to actually finish off that Cypher Machine as much as we can. But I guess for Anti here, it's going to be a little bit dangerous if she really decides to do so. Anti needs to crouch somewhere and hide. Tie game is going to be very hard to achieve, but one-man escape is still doable to a certain extent. Depending on how Aka wants to play here though, Opera Singer is still looking for the nearby survivors. Tinnitus has popped out here immediately, but there's nothing. There's really nothing to see. We know where Dungeon is, that's good news. And we have First Officer currently opening the Cypher Machine a little bit further away from the area, but at least it's a little bit better compared to the usual. You're all getting stuck there a little bit, that's going to be 1. We're going to be able to get number 2 there, and there goes down the Acro. I feel like for Aka, they're probably hitting Opera Singer would have been a better choice, yeah. Because, no, Opera Singer shouldn't have come in here, right? If Acrobat manages to, if Anti-Current did so much things and Opera Singer decided not to hit you, you shouldn't have actually went in. You shouldn't have actually went in there. You should have just left and decoded that Cypher Machine. It didn't really matter on that side, no. That body block wouldn't be able to do much for you anyway, so... From a tie to, I don't know what this is called anymore. This is going to be really hard for you to even get a one-man escape now. Because one-man escape is definitely very viable right there, but now it's just going to become a complete different thing. Last Cypher Machine is in middle, in which Opera Singer can rotate really fast towards. And there is an Anti-Current on the ground. Anti-Current has no Cypher Machine, so unless First Officer actually pulls really far away from this area and force an Anti-Current is gonna have to get up now. Yeah, Anti-Current has to get up now and get that Cypher Machine. That 82% Cypher Machine is very important. We could slug First Officer, First Officer, very nicely done, but Anti-Current too. Anti-Current's gonna be forced out. Anti-Current's gonna be forced out here. A little bit unfortunate, but we need to look for items. First Officer, if he can find a needle, great, but Anti is not in a good situation right now. The only reason why all of this happened is because of the fact that Anti-Current decided to come in body block instead of decode the Cypher Machine. Acrobat was already such a great place anyway, even without, you know, Windows speed boost, he was able to pull so much distance right towards the next window just with Anti-Current's help. And like, I would say it's more luck. I would say like Anti-Current was very lucky to not get hit immediately by Opera Singer during that dash. But like the moment Anti-Current came in via the window, that's what lost us the game. That's what's losing us the game here, sadly. But that's gonna be a syringe. Yes, that's gonna be a syringe. I didn't want to call it a needle, so I was just running through my mind what was it called. But yeah, we're gonna be able to see a syringe here. First Officer seems like he's gonna stack on towards 90%. Yoda seems like he's gonna be slugged here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna actually fast forward here. I'm gonna have to see whether we find First Officer here or not. But it seems like Aka's doing quite a little bit of a scouting range here. Not towards this corner, but Anti-Current is still being slugged right now. Okay, we still don't actually have First Officer's location. A little bit unfortunate, but it seems like we are somehow about to be able to slug slug Anti-Current then. Ooh, okay. Aka's afraid of First Officer going into heal bush. First Officer has a needle. Syringe, sorry. First Officer is gonna be able to fully heal here. Ooh, that is bad. That is quite bad. That's gonna be a max health First Officer here immediately. Aka should have searched more thoroughly instead of doing that. But let's congratulate the one-man escape here once again by Ant Survivors. Move on to our second half. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have Irohasu coming out as Anne this time. Disciple against this team comp is a bit hard, I feel. Disciple against this team comp is a little bit hard. Now, maybe chasing after a cheerleader is fine, but entomologist and the Anti-Current is going to be a bit of an issue. I'd say those two are going to be the biggest issue of your life right now. Even if you're playing Anne here, there's not much you can do if you don't have cats. There's really not much you can do if you don't have cats. First chase, the most likely candidate for first chase is Anti-Current, realistically speaking, but Anti-Current here also being able to rotate towards Factory Gate runes. That area is really strong to counter Anne, really strong to counter Anne, especially when you don't have those crosses to redirect your cats. But anyways, we're going to be moving on straight towards second half we go. It's going to be anti-current first officer, entomologist, and of course the cheerleader. Irohasu coming out as disciple and here. And is mainly chosen for Tai, but I guess it's fine if you want to go for a win with Anne as well. But it seems like our first jump here is going to be going out. We're looking at where Soba could be, we're looking at where cheerleader could be, but also entomologist is already on the beast here as well. Meanwhile, anti-current going straight towards Shaq. I guess that's why we're going to go after entomologist here instead, trying to look for anti-current there, but it seems like anti-current already rotated away. Pallet being dropped down there as well. A little bit of a harsh area to be in here, but at least the pallet is gone, which is the good news. When those speed boost away from the entomologist side, but for Anne right here, wanting to maximize as much boost as possible. We're going to be able to get the hit on towards the beast first, but going to be able to bait out that second hit though. A little bit unfortunate, but at least no movement speed boost. Irohasu, we are running the wrong way. We're trying to look for anti-current, but anti-current already rotated away. That's an issue. Anti-current knew that entomologist was going to come here, so their rotations are really good right now. Their rotations are really good right now. We're going to change targets once again. We see where Soba is, but everyone's currently on the run. Everyone is 100% on the run right now. 3 cipher machines at an average of 30%. And it's going to be a cheerleader here. Cheerleader Max Pompon should be able to out jump Anne here. Well, outrun Anne here no matter what. Doesn't even need to use the first one just yet. And entomologist also has bees ready in middle as well though, so we're going to be able to get the movement speed boost here immediately. Sees our first officers nearby, but you can't chase after for anyone except for cheerleader right now. We're gonna pull another distance away, but because of the cats, this does make quite a bit of this for this. Oh, okay, yep, as I was saying, because of the cats, that hurts, doesn't it? That really hurts, doesn't it? That really hurts, doesn't it? That's gonna be the third cat gone if I'm not wrong. And we didn't pull down the pallet. Okay, no pom-poms remaining. We're gonna be able to get a normal hit here, but look at the cipher machine right now. All 5 cipher machines have been decoded. Survivor aren't actually missing much anymore. We're gonna see if Anne's gonna be able to get a blink hit down. Well, blink hit down more or less is gonna be likely. More or less is gonna be very likely, but once the survivor the blink. Oh my god. Never mind. The blink is gone. That's lovely. The blink is gone. The blink is gone. The blink is gone. The blink is gone. That's gonna be the second pop one. Oh my god, the blink is gone. Entomologist once again. Entomologist. This is the scariest thing ever. Entomologist. We're gonna be able to jump here at least. Can we? We want the stone. We get the stone. We get the down here. But the blink is gone. The biggest issue now, the blink is gone. Look at the cipher machine. It's 4 ciphers done right now. It's 4 ciphers done right now. And like, you have first officer coming to rescue immediately here. First officer can finish off that 75% cipher machine. That's the scariest part of it all, but I guess he's pretty far away. I do think he's pretty far away, so there's a chance for chair camp. But even if you do manage to get a chair camp, it's a tie game. Guess who's there? Entomologist is going in for the rescue right now. Entomologist is in for the rescue right now. Okay, that is not good for anyone. That is not good for anyone. We didn't get a hit on anyone right there. We got the cats on towards first officer. First officer got the no damage rescue. I know you can't land a hit on them anymore. Okay. Not good. All what cheerleader has to do is to run away from this area, and then first officer finish off the cipher machine. Most likely will be able to decode the cipher once again. Meanwhile, the last cipher machine can probably be double decoded by the survivors, or you can have anti-current coming to rescue, which is also fine, I guess. We are going to be able to burst the cats, but okay, we're going to be able to burst the cats onto his first officer. Good news. Bad news is his cipher is at 78%, so it doesn't really matter whether you burst it there or not. So did it make any difference? I guess not. I guess not really. Anti-current gonna come in from the side. They're gonna spin her way in. Movement speed boost. Scary movement speed boost. 70% cipher machine. 80% cipher machine. Accelerated decoding has started. It's an entomologist with a decoding debuff. And we're gonna be able to get quite a bit of things here immediately. Okay. Cipher machines is gonna be primed. We are going to be able to get the hit on towards her, but yeah, no, you know what? Anti-current should just disarm here. Anti-current disarm and we pop. Yep, there you go. That's all what you needed. Cheerleader, first pom-pom out. The cat is still following. Oh my god. That cat is like a dog. That cat is honestly like a dog. The cat is still following. My lord. That cat is honestly like a dog. Oh, I never seen cats run that fast. Well, I have seen cats run that fast, but not like that. Cats are more nimble to me than fast. We're trying to get a hit on first officer. Didn't get anything yet. A little bit unfortunate, but it is going to be. We are going to be able to guarantee a one-man escape. It seems like entomologist is also out too. No, anti-current's also out, and Ento is going to run for dungeon right here. Let's congratulate the three-man escape. Move on to our second half. No game 3.